Well, in this week's restaurant report card, a huge roach problem for one restaurant.
Plus, inspectors find one place that wasn't storing food the way that it should. Channel 2's Bill Spencer has more.
We all love grabbing a quick meal from our favorite restaurant chains, but some of them are serving up more than just food. From dirty kitchens and shocking health violations to hidden ingredients and lawsuits, these places have made headlines for all the wrong reasons. In today's video, we're counting down 10 restaurants you should avoid at all costs, even if they look tempting from the outside. Stay tuned till the end, because we'll also reveal a few restaurants that are actually worth your time and money. 1. Applebee's, once considered a family favorite and the go-to spot for affordable meals, Applebee's has been struggling to maintain its reputation, and it's not just because of the food. Over the years, multiple customers have reported questionable cleanliness, inconsistent food quality, and even unsafe cooking practices. In some locations, health inspectors have found issues ranging from expired ingredients to undercooked meats and unsanitary kitchens. But what really raised eyebrows was when several viral videos surfaced showing employees mishandling food and violating basic hygiene standards. On top of that, Applebee's faced backlash for their calorie-heavy menu items disguised as lighter fare. For instance, their so-called grilled chicken Caesar salad packs over 1,000 calories and a staggering amount of sodium, nearly half of your daily recommended limit in one sitting. Another concern? Their ingredients. While they advertise freshly prepared meals, much of Applebee's food is pre-cooked and reheated, leading many former employees to reveal that the "fresh from the grill" slogan isn't as genuine as it sounds. Combine that with shrinking portion sizes and rising prices, and it's clear the brand has lost touch with what diners actually want. There's also been controversy over management treatment of workers. In 2022, a leaked memo from an Applebee's executive suggesting that high gas prices were good for business because it would force more people to take low-wage jobs sparked nationwide outrage and boycotts. What was once the symbol of neighborhood dining has slowly turned into a cautionary tale about corporate greed, cost-cutting, and food quality gone downhill. If you're looking for comfort food or a casual night out, you might want to skip Applebee's and head somewhere that truly serves fresh quality meals, not microwave reheats disguised as restaurant dining. 2. Olive Garden. For years, Olive Garden has been the go-to spot for endless breadsticks and bottomless pasta bowls, but behind that friendly Italian-American image lies a string of controversies that might make you rethink your next visit. Let's start with the food itself. Many people assume Olive Garden's dishes are made fresh in the kitchen, but former employees have revealed that much of the food from sauces to soups arrives at the restaurant frozen or prepackaged, only to be reheated before serving. That famous Alfredo sauce? It's often pre-mixed and loaded with preservatives, sodium, and cheap oils that barely resemble the traditional Italian recipe. Nutrition experts have pointed out that several of Olive Garden's dishes are shockingly unhealthy. Their Tour of Italy entree, for example, contains over 1,500 calories and more than a day's worth of saturated fat and sodium. That's before you even touch the breadsticks. Even so-called lighter items like their salads are drenched in dressings high in sugar and industrial seed oils. But Olive Garden's problems don't end there. In recent years, several customers and employees have reported serious sanitation issues, including dirty utensils, unclean kitchen areas, and even pests in certain locations. In one viral incident, a customer in Indiana claimed to have found a piece of plastic in their pasta, and the video gained millions of views, sparking a wave of criticism online. Then there's the matter of corporate cost-cutting. Reports have surfaced that Olive Garden reduced staff training and kitchen oversight to save money, leading to widespread inconsistencies in food quality across locations. And remember when they famously refused to salt their pasta water because it was bad for the pots? That became an internet meme, and a perfect example of how far they drifted from authentic cooking. At the end of the day, Olive Garden might offer convenience and nostalgia, but the truth is you're paying premium prices for mass-produced food that barely qualifies as Italian. So, next time you crave pasta, you might want to support a local Italian restaurant where the sauce is made from scratch, not shipped in from a factory freezer. 3. Buffalo Wild Wings. It's the ultimate game day hangout, right? Big screens, loud crowds, and endless wings. But behind that fun sports bar vibe, Buffalo Wild Wings has faced some serious heat, and not just from their spicy sauces. Let's start with what's actually in those wings. Most customers assume they're eating fresh bone-in chicken, but multiple former employees have confirmed that many Buffalo Wild Wings locations use frozen wings that are fried, tossed in sauce, and served as freshly made. That might not sound terrible until you realize those sauces are packed with MSG, artificial coloring, and preservatives that can trigger migraines and inflammation. Nutrition experts have repeatedly ranked Buffalo Wild Wings among the least healthy casual dining chains in America. A single order of their Blazin' Carolina Reaper wings can exceed 1,200 calories, with over 4,000 milligrams of sodium, almost twice the daily recommended intake. And that's before you add fries or beer. Then there's the controversy. In 2019, a Chicago area location made national headlines after a group of black customers was allegedly asked to move because of their race. The company issued an apology, but the damage to their public image was already done. Add to that reports of poor cleanliness, moldy soda nozzles, and cross-contamination issues, and you've got more than a few reasons to question what's happening behind the kitchen doors. Even more concerning, the company was sued for misleading customers into thinking their boneless wings were actually made from wing meat, when in reality, they're chunks of fried chicken breast. That lawsuit quickly went viral and sparked a huge online debate, forcing Buffalo Wild Wings to respond publicly and admit the obvious. 4. Chili's Grill and Bar. For decades, Chili's has been the go-to spot for sizzling fajitas, big burgers, and those signature baby back ribs. But lately, the chain's reputation has taken a serious nosedive, and it's not just because of changing tastes. Behind the catchy jingle and casual dining vibe lies a pattern of declining food quality, cleanliness concerns, and corporate missteps that make this once popular chain one to avoid. Let's start with the food. Former employees have revealed that many dishes at Chili's aren't cooked fresh in the kitchen. They're pre-cooked, frozen, and reheated in microwaves or on steam tables. That means your fajitas may not be sizzling from the grill, just from the microwave timer. Even worse, many of their Tex-Mex dishes are loaded with excess sodium, processed oils, and chemical flavorings to mask the lack of freshness. According to a 2023 nutritional analysis, several Chili's entrees rank among the most unhealthy meals in the casual dining industry. For example, their Ultimate Smokehouse Combo contains over 2,500 calories, 6,000 milligrams of sodium, and more sugar than 2 cans of soda. That's an entire day's worth of salt, fat, and calories in one plate. Then there's the issue of cleanliness. Several viral TikTok and Reddit posts from former employees have shown unappetizing behind-the-scenes footage, moldy ice machines, dirty prep areas, and cross-contaminated ingredients. In some locations, health inspectors even reported improper food storage and undercooked chicken. Chili's also faced controversy when customers complained about being served undercooked meats or receiving foreign objects in their food. These incidents, while isolated, have become frequent enough to raise eyebrows, especially when the company's official response tends to downplay them. And while the restaurant used to be praised for its fun, family-friendly environment, many diners now describe it as inconsistent and overpriced. Smaller portions, higher prices, and a heavy reliance on pre-made ingredients have stripped away the charm that once made Chili's a staple of American dining. If you're craving Tex-Mex, you're better off visiting a local cantina or authentic Mexican restaurant, where the tortillas are made fresh and the grill actually sizzles. Chili's might still have nostalgia on its side, but when it comes to real flavor and quality, it's best to skip this chain altogether. 5. IHOP, International House of Pancakes. Once known for its fluffy pancakes and cheerful breakfast atmosphere, IHOP has slowly become one of the most criticized sit-down breakfast chains in America. What was once a symbol of family comfort and affordable breakfast has turned into a brand plagued by inconsistent food quality, cleanliness problems, and serious health concerns. Let's start with what's on the plate. Many of IHOP's menu items sound comforting, like their country fried steak or big steak omelet, but they're nutritional disasters. A single order can exceed 1,700 calories and more than 3,000 milligrams of sodium, with pancakes that come drenched in syrups made with high-fructose corn syrup instead of real maple syrup. Even their omelets contain additives and pre-mixed liquid eggs, often loaded with preservatives. Former employees have also admitted that many IHOP kitchens rely heavily on frozen or pre-packaged ingredients, with very little cooked from scratch. Pancake batter, often from a bag. Omelets, poured from pre-made jugs. Bacon and sausage, cooked in bulk and reheated throughout the day. That fresh-off-the-griddle promise starts to sound more like marketing than reality. Cleanliness is another recurring complaint. Several health department reports and viral customer posts have exposed dirty griddles, pest problems, and even moldy syrup containers at certain locations. One viral incident involved a diner in Virginia who claimed to find a roach inside a coffee mug, which caused an online uproar and triggered inspections at multiple IHOP. Adding to the controversy, IHOP's customer service has come under fire for inconsistent quality. Many diners report long wait times, incorrect orders, or cold food, often due to understaffing and poor training. The chain's push to expand menu options like burgers and sandwiches has also backfired, as customers complain that the House of Pancakes has lost sight of what made it special in the first place. Despite rebranding efforts and social media campaigns, IHOP continues to struggle with declining reviews and reputation. While it still draws in families with affordable deals, the reality behind the kitchen doors paints a different picture, one of shortcuts, cost-cutting, and questionable quality. If you want a real breakfast experience, skip the corporate pancake house and visit a local diner that serves up fresh, homemade food made with care, not preservatives. 6. Denny's. For decades, Denny's was the go-to late-night diner, open 24/7, serving up pancakes, burgers, and endless coffee refills to travelers and night owls across America. But behind that nostalgic image lies a chain that's now infamous for unclean kitchens, unhealthy meals, and a long history of customer and employee controversies. Let's start with the food. Many menu items at Denny's are loaded with calories, sodium, and fat. Take their double cheeseburger. It packs a shocking 1,490 calories and over 3,400 milligrams of sodium. That's more salt than most adults should eat in an entire day. Even their Fit Slam, marketed as a healthier option, is criticized for containing processed turkey bacon and preservative-heavy egg whites. Former employees have spoken up online about how much of Denny's food comes pre-packaged or frozen, not made fresh in-house. Scrambled eggs are often poured from pre-made liquid cartons, sausages come frozen in bulk, and pancakes are mixed from giant industrial bags of batter. So, while it may smell like a home-cooked breakfast, it's often anything but. Cleanliness is another serious issue. Numerous health inspection reports have cited Denny's locations for unsanitary kitchens, mold in soda dispensers, expired ingredients, and even pest sightings. There have also been viral posts from customers finding hair, plastic pieces, and uncooked food in their meals. These isolated incidents have done lasting damage to the brand's reputation, and unfortunately, they're not that rare. Denny's also has a troubled history of lawsuits and discrimination complaints. Over the years, there have been multiple high-profile cases involving racial bias and poor treatment of customers and employees. Although the company has made public efforts to reform, many diners still associate Denny's with inconsistent service and corporate neglect. Then there's the health factor. Eating regularly at Denny's can take a toll. The heavy use of butter, oil, and salt, combined with processed meats and sugary drinks, makes it one of the worst chains for cardiovascular health. Even light menu items are often deceptively high in sodium and calories. So while Denny's still markets itself as America's diner, the truth is that the quality and care that once defined it have largely disappeared. If you're craving a hearty breakfast or a midnight meal, you're much better off supporting a local diner where meals are cooked fresh and served with genuine care, not from a freezer bag. 7. Red Lobster, the seafood giant. That's not so fresh after all. For decades, Red Lobster has marketed itself as the ultimate seafood dining experience: buttery lobster tails, endless shrimp, and that warm, tempting Cheddar Bay biscuit basket. Sounds fancy, right? But here's where the illusion begins to crumble. Despite the name, most of Red Lobster's seafood isn't fresh or local. Many dishes are made from frozen imports, sourced from international fish farms notorious for using antibiotics, poor water quality, and questionable labor practices. A 2019 investigative report revealed that a portion of the chain's shrimp supply came from farms in Southeast Asia, linked to unsanitary conditions and forced labor scandals. And let's talk about those famous butter-drenched plates. That so-called drawn butter used on lobster tails. It's not real butter, it's a buttery oil blend packed with trans fats, artificial flavoring, and preservatives. That creamy lobster bisque, loaded with sodium levels pushing over 1,000 milligrams per bowl, thickened with cornstarch, dairy solids, and MSG to fake that fresh flavor. Even their healthy options like the grilled shrimp skewers come glazed in sugar-heavy marinades. Add a side of those iconic biscuits, and you've just consumed a 1,200-calorie meal before your entree even lands. And if that's not enough to raise eyebrows, back in 2021, several Red Lobster locations in the U.S. made headlines when customers reported moldy bread, undercooked shrimp, and roaches in dining areas. Former employees even revealed on Reddit that leftover seafood was often reheated and reused the next day to cut costs. So while the commercials show pristine lobsters pulled fresh from the ocean, the truth is far less glamorous. Red Lobster may have once been a family favorite, but behind those nautical decorations lies a factory-style kitchen pushing quantity over quality. Bottom line, Red Lobster isn't serving the taste of the sea you think it is. It's serving preserved, reheated seafood, swimming in oils and salt, and your body pays the price long after you've left the table. 8. Outback Steakhouse, the bloomin' disaster behind the bloomin' onion. Outback Steakhouse loves to sell the illusion of the rugged Australian spirit, big steaks, friendly service, and that iconic bloomin' onion dripping with sauce. But peel back that crispy golden surface and what you'll find is one of the unhealthiest, most deceptive chains in America's casual dining scene. Let's start with their crown jewel, the bloomin' onion. It's marketed as a fun, shareable appetizer, but nutritionists have called it a heart attack on a plate. The dish alone contains 1,950 calories, 155 grams of fat, and 4,200 milligrams of sodium, nearly double the daily recommended intake of salt. That's before you even order your steak, sides, or dessert. Add a typical entree and drink, and you're looking at a 3,000 to 4,000 calorie meal in one sitting. But the real shocker? Former employees have admitted that Outback's grilled meats are often brushed with butter blends and oil sauces loaded with preservatives and MSG to enhance flavor. So even the items that look healthier on the menu are hiding chemical flavor enhancers and sodium bombs. And their signature seasonings? They're pre-mixed industrial blends, full of anti-caking agents and flavor stabilizers, not exactly the fresh-off-the-grill vibe they promote. There's also the controversy most diners never heard about. In 2018, a news investigation exposed that several Outback locations were reusing old frying oil well past safe limits, resulting in rancid flavors and potentially carcinogenic compounds forming in the food. A few health departments even cited franchise locations for poor sanitation, including raw meat cross-contamination and pest issues in food storage areas. And while the brand markets itself as an Australian-inspired steakhouse, here's the truth: there's nothing Australian about it. The company was founded in Tampa, Florida, and the entire Aussie concept is a marketing gimmick built around kangaroo logos and boomerang props. Even their Aussie cheese fries pack nearly 2,900 calories and 200 grams of fat. No actual Aussie would ever eat that much cheese in one go. So while Outback Steakhouse might look like a fun, casual place to grab a meal with friends, the truth is far less appetizing. Artificial flavoring, extreme calorie counts, dirty kitchen scandals, and deceptive marketing make this chain a prime example of what to avoid if you value your health or your wallet. After seeing how bad some of these places really are, it's only fair we highlight a few that are actually doing things right. Let's switch gears and talk about the restaurants that serve real, wholesome food, the kind your body will actually thank you for. 1. True Food Kitchen. Real ingredients, real wellness. When you step into True Food Kitchen, you're not just walking into another restaurant, you're stepping into a whole new way of thinking about food. Founded on Dr. Andrew Weil's anti-inflammatory diet principles, True Food Kitchen focuses on meals that don't just taste good but make you feel good long after you've finished eating. Unlike most restaurant chains that rely on heavy sauces, cheap oils, and processed ingredients, True Food Kitchen believes in the power of clean, honest cooking. Their entire menu is built around whole, nutrient-rich ingredients that fuel your body instead of weighing it down. You won't find greasy burgers or deep-fried sides here instead. Think colorful bowls packed with roasted vegetables, wild-caught fish, and organic grains. One of their most popular dishes, the Ancient Grains Bowl, perfectly captures what True Food Kitchen stands for. It combines quinoa, miso-glazed sweet potatoes, grilled portobello mushrooms, and a hint of pesto, all topped with avocado for that creamy, satisfying finish. It's a meal that's hearty, balanced, and deeply nourishing. Even the drinks follow the same philosophy. Forget sugary sodas. Here you'll find cold-pressed juices, matcha refreshers, and turmeric tonics designed to boost energy and fight inflammation naturally. It's like every item on the menu has a purpose. Not just to fill you up, but to recharge you from the inside out. What truly makes True Food Kitchen stand out is their commitment to transparency. They work closely with local farms, ensuring their produce is always fresh, seasonal, and ethically sourced. Every ingredient has a story, and every dish reflects their belief that food should heal, not harm. And the best part? Healthy doesn't mean bland. True Food Kitchen proves that wholesome meals can be bursting with flavor. From their grass-fed burgers served on flaxseed buns to their irresistible edamame dumplings. You leave full and satisfied, but never sluggish or guilty. In a world dominated by fried, salty, and processed fast food, True Food Kitchen is a reminder that eating well doesn't have to be complicated. It's proof that you can enjoy your meals, nourish your body, and still savor every bite. This is healthy dining done right. Real food, real flavor, and real results. 2. Cava. Fast food reimagined the healthy way. If you've ever wished that fast food could actually be good for you, then Cava is the answer you've been waiting for. This Mediterranean-inspired restaurant chain has completely flipped the script on what quick and convenient dining can mean. Instead of greasy fries and calorie-packed combos, Cava serves up fresh, customizable bowls and pitas packed with whole ingredients, bold flavors, and a serious dose of nutrition. Cava's entire concept revolves around balance and choice. You build your own meal, starting with a base like super greens, saffron basmati rice, or lentils. Then add proteins such as grilled chicken, spicy lamb meatballs, or roasted falafel. From there, you load it up with vibrant toppings like hummus, tzatziki, tomato, plus cucumber salad, and their signature harissa for a little Mediterranean kick. The end result? A meal that's fast, colorful, and full of life. Not grease and regret. What sets Cava apart from other fast casual restaurants is their commitment to real ingredients. Their sauces and dressings are made from scratch every day, using olive oil, herbs, and spices instead of preservatives or cheap fillers. Even their meats are antibiotic-free and responsibly sourced, something you rarely see in the fast food world. Each bowl you order at Cava is rich in fiber, healthy fats, and lean proteins. All the things your body needs to feel satisfied and energized. It's food that fits perfectly into a modern, busy lifestyle without compromising health or flavor. You can grab it on the go, eat it at work, or sit down with friends and still walk away feeling good about your choice. Another thing Cava gets right is transparency. They're upfront about nutrition facts, sourcing practices, and allergens. No hidden calories, no secret ingredients, just fresh food prepared the way it should be. This honesty has earned them a loyal following among people who want to eat better but still crave flavor and convenience. Whether you're vegetarian, vegan, or just trying to cut back on processed junk, Cava has something for everyone. At a time when most restaurant chains are chasing profits over people's health, Cava stands out as a refreshing reminder that fast food doesn't have to be fake food. It proves that eating well can be quick, delicious, and accessible to everyone, one Mediterranean bowl at a time. And there you have it. From the greasy, sodium-packed traps to the wholesome, flavor-filled alternatives, we've taken a full tour through the world of restaurant dining. The truth is, it's not about cutting out every indulgence forever. It's about knowing what's really in your food and choosing smarter when you can. Whether it's skipping that overly processed burger or picking a place like Chipotle or Cava that actually respects your health, small changes make a huge difference over time. Your body deserves better fuel. And thankfully, we live in a time when healthy doesn't have to mean boring or expensive. It just takes awareness. And that's exactly why we make these videos for you. So if you found today's breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another guide like this one. We've got more deep dives coming your way, from hidden restaurant secrets to shocking grocery store facts, all designed to help you eat smarter and live better. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay sharp, stay healthy, and keep rising.